What is up? It's your boy Johnny SHREVE, aka Mr. Tell Like It Is. Today, guys, we're gonna review some of the Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson's training on Men's Health. We all know what happens when we venture onto Men's Health. Let's get into it.
So the first thing I would hit is resistant band curls. Like when I'm on the go, I don't have to necessarily go downstairs to a gym. Or when I'm at a hotel, when I'm vacationing, I don't have to go out and, see people in the weight room. If everything is took away, I can just be in my room and work out for 45 minutes, an hour, however long to get my body in shape. I like to do this extra.
All right, listen, guys. Lamar Jackson is a freak athlete, arguably in one of the hardest positions in all of sports. And we're gonna sit here and hear Lamar Jackson tell me that when he's on the go, he's got a pair of resistance bands in his bedroom. He's doing a 45-minute workout. Let me tell you something, right? Resistance bands at some point are gonna be absolutely useless. Absolutely useless at some point. Now, when does it become useless? It becomes useless when you're Lamar Jackson, all right? Now, if you're doing some like physio rehab stuff and you want to stretch and whatnot, yeah, use rubber bands. Be a rubber band man all day. But if you're trying to actually build muscle, like make a fortified physique that can take hits day after day, resistance bands,
because it helps with my forearms, and I need my forearms to throw the ball. Tight spirals through the wind, because in Baltimore it's heavy wind, it's up north.
Oh man, when an athlete exposes himself and lets you know he don't know nothing else but football, don't be surprised, because it's the same in bodybuilding. A lot of bodybuilders have no clue what they're doing. I'm dead serious. But when it comes to athletes, Lamar Jackson can throw a tight spiral because he has a quarterback coach. And they go through throwing mechanics on how to properly hold the ball, grip the ball, what part of the laces to hold, when to throw the ball, where the elbow travels over top of the shoulder, releasing it, all things required to be able to throw a tight spiral. In windy Baltimore is not gonna be a pair of rubber bands. Don't go getting resistance bands, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps and think you're gonna throw a spiral leg Lamar Jackson. And here's another thing too, when he said for rubber bands, man, they help my biceps and my forearms. Guys, at what point do you feel your forearms when you do bicep curls? At what point of the set are you like, whoa man, my forearms are getting killed now? Probably not that much, and if anything, that's at the end of the set, at the very end. At the very end. How long do you think it's gonna take you to feel your forearms get a pump when you're doing light resistance bands?
The next movement is the dumbbell incline press. So I like to do this workout because it helps out pumping out my chest. Even though QB's not the ones that always have the chest, but it helps us stay in shape as well.
The funny thing is that when people hear professional athlete, they assume that because they're professional athletes that they're good at all things athletic, all things that pertain to athletics. So they, you would expect them like, yeah, man, their form's probably really good. And it's like, no, here's the thing. Athletes are really good at doing their sport, right? Doing their sport makes them good at doing their sport. Tennis, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, football. The only way to get good at that sport is by doing the actual sport and being genetically gifted to have the ability, coordination to be able to do said sport. So I'm watching my man Lamar Jackson here do his pressing, right? You see that form? I want you to watch his form, all right? My man's got just baby weights because, there's no point in getting some actual big-ass weights to prove nothing. But we're watching him do his dumbbell pressing in his incline. All things I'm just being like, oh man, we could fix this for him, but we know he doesn't train chest. And now, is it needed for a quarterback to train chest? Yes. It's not needed because it's not gonna make him a better quarterback. And not all exercise is gonna make any football player a better football player. But what it does is it adds armor. When it comes down to it, especially football, the training is to get powerful or more explosive and in armor. If you're a skinny rake on the field, you're getting damaged. And you guys are gonna be like, whoa, what are the receivers? I don't know. Y'all look at some of the receivers on the field, doesn't matter what receiver you look at, they have a good amount of muscle. So it comes down to training, making sure that our chest is strong and our chest and our shoulders are strong and mobile is important. Is it gonna make you a better quarterback? It won't. But just watching this, guys, you can see that form is not this forte when it comes to benching. And it's still important to have good form.
Tuesdays back to recovering, you know, go see the trainers, rehab, full body maintenance, you know, just whatever's bothering me or if nothing bothering me, just trying to keep my body intact. Just, you know, get a massage, stuff like that, you know, just hit the steam room, hit the ice tub, cold baths and stuff like that. Pretty much do that throughout the whole week.
The real reason why you do cold tubs is to help with inflammation, especially sports like football, when you're getting banged and beat up. So when it comes down to it, getting in a cold tub helps bring inflammation down in the entire body, especially the legs when you've been beat up all day.
Next movement is the Renegade push-ups. I like to do with the dumbbells. Everyone know push-ups is the most common workout that we do, but adding a dumbbell with the push-ups causes extra burn. That's why I'd rather use this. So I'll probably do 3 sets of 8 to 12 when I'm doing these push-ups.
I hate these exercises. He just did incline dumbbell press, and now he's on the ground doing Renegade press. And like a different kind of Renegade press. Sometimes, usually Renegade press is like the dumbbells right underneath your hands. You do the push-up, and then you do the pull, you do the push-up, and do the pull. He's now doing a push-up, reaching, bringing it over, put like this, and putting it back, and then it's just very inefficient. It's inefficient. And it's like Mickey Mouse stuff for a pro-level genetic freak. Is doing Renegade push-ups. That's gonna help him on the go for his football career. They gotta have some kind of like deal with like the NFL or somebody. You wanna come on here and tell me your workouts? Sure, man, this is what I do. This is paint a picture here, okay? We got Lamar Jackson playing against who cares? The other 11 dudes across the field are trying to kill him. Lamar's got massive men, strong freak of nature, 6 foot plus, 250, 60, 70 plus men running full tilt to break him in half. And he's doing Renegade push-ups to make a fortified body to be able to defend himself and be able to take out those blows. No, he's not. He definitely isn't. I want to see the real program. Send me the real program, please. Please. Could you imagine Lamar Jackson doing resistance band curls, incline dumbbell press, Renegade push-ups, and now he's doing Russian twists, and that's all he needs to do to keep him in shape when he's got 11 crazy ass defenders, all ranging from 6 foot plus and 200 pounds plus to break him in half. And what's keeping him intact is that workout.
You know, just to keep my stomach core right, I like to do Russian twists with the dumbbell as well. As for the Russian twist with the dumbbell, you know, we do those 3 sets of probably 30 seconds, depending on what our coach is saying or depending on what they want me to do. It helps with your core, the torque on the ball, you know, the power velocity. It helps in that way.
It doesn't, unfortunately. It doesn't. The torque on the ball comes from your hips, from your ability to move your hips. And then your hips are followed with your torso. So when you're throwing a ball, it's a step and then your hips are coming around and then your torso. Russian twists, especially what he's doing. He's kind of halfway doing it and he's kind of touching his side. Russian twists, you move your entire body side to side. I'm not going to give you guys a breakdown and do Russian twists. I'll do it in the video. Either way, when it comes to putting torque on the ball, swinging a baseball bat, swinging a golf club, throwing a punch, throwing a football, throwing a baseball, taking a slap shot, swinging a tennis racket. None of that is Russian twists. None of it is. It all comes from the hips. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. And that's how you get torque on the damn ball.
Team do like send us workout like for the off season, but you might be working out on your own and doing something else different from the team, but it's on you. I do work out by myself, but I prefer with a trainer or teammates or something. Sometimes I know if I'm working and I feel like I overwork myself, I might cut the time. But all right, so for my next exercise, it's gonna be an ab rollout. You know, just to work my core, obviously, stability, agility, and balance.
Guys, core work isn't gonna help your agility. Unless you're a worm and you're on your stomach slithering. You're a snake juking on the ground. That's how your core is gonna give you some agility. Working core is gonna give you strong core, 100%. It'll help strengthen your core. It'll help build muscle. 100% it will. 100%. But agility, it's not. If you want to be pedantic about it, yeah, of course, having a strong core will help when you're running and being agile, that your upper body's not freaking flopping around like a noodle. But like, I don't want to see y'all doing, I'm doing ab rolls. I'm doing ab rolls for, man. I'm trying to get agile. I'm about to be quick in the pocket. I'm able to juke everybody. Doing these ab rolls, man, is gonna help me be agile. It will not help you be agile. Like I said, struggling, do a plank instead, or walkouts. If you're struggling to do ab rollouts, do a plank. But then don't try and do a walkout if you can't do ab rollouts. You'll be doing like a walkout for like 2 steps.
So that was my personal workout at home. I want you guys to go grab it, do whatever you gotta do, get in tune with it, love it.
This workout at home, is it a good workout for you at home? Here's what we can do to actually make that workout more efficient. Instead of doing curls with the resistance bands, and this is all you have, take that same incline he's doing presses on and do incline dumbbell curls. Then you can still do your dumbbell pressing on the incline as well too. Do the same amount of reps, same amount of sets as well too. And then instead of doing the Renegade push-ups, just do deficit push-ups. Use those 2 dumbbells as a way to make it a deficit push-up. Same reps, same tempo. And then at the end, yeah, sure, man, add in those ab workouts, for sure. I would say more so, instead of doing like Russian twists, something like Roman candles, leg lifts, recliners, those are good. And the ab roll at the end is really good as well too. Doing that makes more sense for a workout for you. Do I believe that's his actual workout? Lamar Jackson, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL? Nah, I don't think so. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Until next time, you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.